We are here with Jordan Grannum at the York Hall. How's it going, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. Thank you.
Obviously, it's your 150. I've lost count.
176 just completed.
There you go. 176 fight completed. How the Journeyman of Journeyman? How are you getting on, mate?
Yet. There's a few out there that's like up there, like the Christian Lakes 300 fights, Peter Buckley 300 fights, Kevin McCauley 250. But as the present Journeyman now, yeah, I'm one of the best out there. Not blowing that smoke up my own arse or nothing, but I'm fucking putting hard work.
Yeah.
Like 176 fights, only been stopped 3 times. Like, I'm kind of proud of myself for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. And we spoke on the podcast and about your career and everything like that. And it's obviously nice you started your management then, and now you're managing more fighters now.
Yeah, I'm managing myself. I'm managing Grant Dennis, Casey Bradland. So we're just building the Grannum promotion stable. It's going amazing, to be fair. I've actually got a new love for boxing since I started managing. And you know, like, I never thought, because I've never done it, I never thought that it would open a whole new love for it. But I love getting my fighters fights, checking in with them, making sure that everything's all right. Because I know how hard it is to fucking get in there every week. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you need, some boxers need that extra little help. They want to be, their managers to be on the other end of the phone. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm always going to be on the other end of the phone. I'm always going to look after my boxers. As I said, I know what it takes to get in there, and the boxing needs to be looked after first.
Of course. And like you said, you're doing it yourself, still in. You was out tonight. Is it again out next week? Or what?
Yeah, I'm back here next week. I got a debut, boy. But I'm going to have today off. tonight off. I'm going to have tomorrow off, and then I'm back in on Monday. That's what I normally do. I just fight on Saturday, rest Sunday. I'm back in the gym Monday, you know.
And then just keep fighting.
I'm going to keep fighting as long as God lets me keep fighting. I said I'm not going to box a day over 40, and I'm 32, so God willing, I've got another 8 years left.
Yep.
I would love to have another 8 years left as long as I stay safe. But I'll be honest with you, it feels like I've had about 50 fights. It doesn't feel like 170. It doesn't even feel like 100. I'm still in love with the sport / business. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I fucking love it with a passion. Like, honestly, people think because I'm out there and I'm taking more losses and whatnot, they don't understand. I love to fight. I love to earn, and I love to fight. And as long as I'm doing that, I'm fucking happy.
Something that I feel that journeymen don't get enough credit. What's the common misconception that you have as a journeyman when people speak to you? Because I know how the game works, and when I speak to people, I know how the game works. I try and educate, but with people that actually do it like yourself, the words out of your own mouth would be quite nice as well.
What an actual journeyman is?
Well, not what just a journeyman is, just a misconception of a journeyman. Do you know what I mean?
The misconception of journeyman, they look at the record, they see 150 losses or 100 losses, and they think that guy's shit. But to be honest, that guy who's got all of that experience behind him, getting him week in, week out, fighting all different types of styles, prospects, bangers, boxers, southpaws, orthodox, the experience they have in boxing is just second to none. So it's all right on paper seeing that, but when your boy's in there and he can't land a glove, or he's not just knocking out the journeyman like you thought he would in a round, it just shows. And I don't need validations from people that don't know what's going on. The people that know what's going on, they give me my respect. And you know, more than anything, I give myself the respect.
Of course.
I know to get in there week in, week out. Like, I'm not going to start talking because there's only so much things we can say.
Yeah, of course.
But I literally don't need anybody. I can just go in there and just do what I need to do and keep myself safe, you know? So, yeah, I think the journeymen know, and the people that are in boxing know what the journeymen do. And
of course.
How important they are to the sport. But at the same time, the prospects are also, without the prospects, none of this happens.
Yeah, of course.
You know, they say that they need us, we need them as well. Because without them, nothing happens. So we work well.
I've never thought about it the other way. I've always obviously defended journeymen.
Yeah,
you
they
are
not bringing that to you.
Yeah, of course.
There's nothing going on.
You are my go-to when I speak to people, because obviously I know something that's always stuck with me since we spoke was when you was in the amateurs, you said you'd rather lose a left nut than lose a fight.
100%.
And that's something that always stuck with me. That was as an amateur.
That was real. I went 26-0, and I used to be so scared of losing that. Oh, actually, I'd rather not be able to have kids. I didn't understand what it was. I'm not even making a pound out of it. I'm saying rather lose my balls. It don't make sense. But that's how much I wanted to win. Like, it was all about winning. Amateur days was amazing. But nah, it's a business. And nah, I love the fight. I fucking love the fight. And I go home, get a kebab, watch the Fisher fight, and I'm super happy. Like, there's nothing. Look, I'm not hurt. I feel good. I'm happy, man.
Listen, it's an absolute pleasure.
Always.
It's good actually to finally meet you face to face, obviously after coming on the podcast and everything like that, and actually get to do an interview in a short format as well.
It's a pleasure.
And obviously, I'm sure we'll be bumping in soon.
100%.
And brilliant. Thank you very much for your time.
Take
Cheers,
care.
man.